Hi, and we are here for a special team
Go get it, Fatima.Why on IG, man.
Thursday. So I'm going to wait until a couple of more people come rolling in. Yeah, okay, I see some people in here. Hi. And y'all, look, we right on time this time. So, of course, some of you know this is my birthday broadcast. So, my birthday is actually June 7th, but y'all know it's Team of Thursday. So, this had to be the special one. Hey, good vibes only, yeah. What's up? What's up? Happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you. Who's say hey love? Hey, hey. Wait a minute, is that Mello? What's up, Mello? I feel like I haven't seen you in a little minute talking about come back to Green Acres. You know, I'll be around. Let's see. Abel Roy said hi. Hey. Archie said, wow, that color is popping. Thank you. You know, just a little blue for you. I see all the happy birthdays. You know, I truly appreciate it, and I truly appreciate you. See, Lap say you look good, baby. Listen, don't I always try to give y'all a little something? Georgia Boy said the color in skin tone is awesome chemistry, queen. I thought so too. Thank you. Someone's name, because, you know, if I miss your name, it's not personal. Don't hold it against. 7334 said, I love your smile. You do. Said, love the blue dress. You do. A nice little, you know, a little shade of blue. What would y'all call this blue, right? Is it like a NYX blue, or is it like a Nipsey blue? I celebrate you, my darling. A little royal blue for him, right, CV? A little royal blue. Okay, I'll answer this before we get going. 7334 said, please, where are you from? I'm Ghanaian, and I'm from the Bronx, New York City. From the BX, baby. Hey, what's up, actually? The world, of course. Okay, so today, you know, it's a little special live, but we gotta get into a couple of little things. Update on the Diddy trial. So today we had a Jane Doe that a lot of people are speculating the identity of. So we'll get into that. We're also going to talk a little bit about these presidential pardons, especially into NBA YoungBoy's presidential pardon and Larry Hoover's. And then we'll have a special guest for the day. And then, well, you know, I'm gonna just, you know, get a little sentimental with my people, okay? CVL said, is Mia the name they using? No, that was a past witness. This one, the one that a lot of people are speculating the identity of, is going by Jane Doe. Mia was a past witness. Looking at my dinner in the mirror. Listen, I don't know. I think a few people want that plate. I don't know.
How can you not love a queen like this, man?
I don't know. Hey, Drizzy, Dre with the love. You know, I appreciate you. You know I do, Drizzy. Thank you for the hello. Said 50 with the free Diddy tea trolling. Okay, this was a joke I was gonna tell y'all. What? Tell me about when that whole t-shirt thing came out, that they was paying people to wear them t-shirts. Why one of my friends hit me up talking about, oh, we could go down there and do that, it'll just be a few hours. She was like, then we could go to lunch after. I was like, imagine. Drizzy Dre with the love once again. You know I appreciate you, Drizzy. You know, actually said that Mia should have did that. Okay. So let's get into this Diddy update now. This one was a little crazy because of who they're speculating this Jane Doe to be. Many people feel pretty sure that it's 50 Cent's child's mother. I heard a synopsis of what the testimony was. I don't know if her testimony proves coercion. I guess that's where they were going with this. The trafficking part, I guess it depends how you look at it. But the fact that she seemed to be into it a bit, right? So when they asked her how she felt when she started having these rendezvous with Diddy, she said she liked it. She enjoyed it. She seemed like it didn't seem as if she was forced until she made it clear that she did not want to continue with the FOs. I feel weird even saying FOs, right? But she apparently made it clear that she did not want to continue doing that with others, because you all know he likes to watch. That's his thing, right? So once she made it clear, I guess at that point they were saying he was using the fact that he was paying her rent to coerce her into these acts. There are so many shades of gray there. I don't know if all the jurors are gonna buy that. Thank God she wasn't their only witness, because had she been, I don't know if that would have worked. Yes, you know Fatima Thursday. But seriously though, I will say, I guess 50 back to the trolling or whatnot, because apparently he posted a picture of him and his son looking kind of like giving a side eye. Now, I don't know what happened between him and Daphne. We don't know for certain if it was her, but people are speculating that it is. If it is her, we don't know the intricacies of what took place in their relationship, but I just wouldn't involve the child at all. Even an image of the child, I would not, because that's still his mom. I doubt that he sees his mom as a worker. What they're trying to refer to her. Mello said Diddy street team hiring $25 an hour. Oh, they went up. I thought it was $20 an hour. Yo, those are them old school marketing. No matter what the circumstances are, typically they'll start putting you back through that cycle. So I'm glad this gives him a clean slate where he can kind of build his life. Hey, Stuck in the 90s said happy birthday. Thank you.
This woman is straight wife material, man.
And stick around, Stuck in the 90s, because if you stuck in the 90s, you gonna like our little chat. Hey, KJ, what's up? KJ said hello, Miss Lovely. Hello, KJ. Esteban. I love all my support. Your name in the chat last week, and then I don't know. You gotta stick around. I gotta get to know you, you know? Mello said, why Cam asked the Punisher, one of Diddy workers, how was Cassie's box? Yo. Here's the thing I think people gotta realize, right? Because I know a lot of people were saying, oh, they're gonna cancel him, they're gonna go after him, it was disrespectful for him to ask that. Do I think it was respectful for him to ask that? No. That would have been a question that if I were curious, I would have asked that behind the scenes. But here's what I will say. I think Cameron is smart enough that he knows his audience. He knows that those people that are upset about that question are not his core audience. So he's speaking for and to them. Here's the thing that I realized about the internet, right? Everyone is there. It's not just the voices of the people that are the loudest. Everyone is there. And I think for a person like Cameron, who speaks to and for his particular audience, those voices that oppose him in that respect, they're not going to be able to affect him the way they think they are. So, you know, I mean, business-wise, he's always been pretty smart. If you look into, like, Cameron and business portfolio, I think he'll be all right. He'll be all right. Not my taste, though. Not my taste. I like to kind of approach things in a certain way, but everyone's different and everyone's audience is different. What did y'all think about that? I want to know what my audience thought about that. Y'all I don't know. Let me know. Thank you, Roy. Oh, who that? Melanin with the love. You know I appreciate you,
Personality is a must, man.
Melanin. I do. Melanin said, angel in a blue dress. Ooh, I like that. Putting up different plates. Okay. Oh, listen, full course meal tonight. I mean, it's still the cakery, but full course meal tonight. Actually said, I don't think Diddy deserves life in prison. Maybe 5 years time served. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't feel like he deserves life in prison too. And I wonder if the jurors are going to be taking that into account. I mean, technically you're not supposed to if you think the person is guilty, you know. But it would be hard for me to know that I was basically ending someone's life as they know it. Because of these things. They are bad. I'm not saying that I think what he did was right, but I don't know about life in prison. Especially, come on, after she said how much she enjoyed this, I'm talking about the Jane Doe that was just on the stand. Coercion versus forced. See, those are two different things. I know to a lot of people there's a fine line, but telling someone, hey, I'm not gonna give you money anymore, aka, I mean, what did he say? He's not gonna pay her rent anymore. You had every option to just say, oh, okay, I'll pay my own rent. You could have easily done that. I mean, women are faced with choices like that every day, so I don't know if that equates coercion to me. Actually, it doesn't to me, personally. He was home already. I'm guessing you're talking about NBA Youngboy. Yes, NBA Youngboy was home, but he still had a case open. So that's where the pardon came in. It had him fighting a case is fighting a case. He could have still went back. Mello said Trump pardoned Diddy when Madman came home. on that Martin episode after he told, wait a minute. I don't, and I know Martin episodes. I know Martin episodes. I gotta, hey, thank you. Eddie's talking about happy birthday. I knew y'all was gonna find that comment funny. I realized that my audience, they about the laughs. Like, I feel like as a woman, my perspective is a little bit more, like I look into things a little deeper. I'm a little bit more sensitive about things. Y'all just be thinking stuff is funny. Which, it's a nice balancing this. Melanin said Cameron just got dark humor. I'm not mad at him. I wasn't mad just because I feel like with Cameron, I know what I'm getting. I don't know if these people never watched him before. But I know what I'm getting, and I don't even find it to be dark humor. I just think he just a dude off the block that be like, yo, how was it? Like, but I don't know. It depends. It depends when and where. And his platform, it gives that. It gives, we just talking for our day. Listen, I don't, you know what? I don't really like to repeat dresses like that. But if y'all really, really like this dress, I might have to put it in the rotation, okay? All right, y'all. I am going to introduce our guest. Remember last time I told you I've been watching reels and stuff, and I told y'all that Will Smith freestyle had me in stitches, right? But I got the next best thing, okay? I got the next best thing. If you saw on my stories that hilarious skit by Sold Out Show, then that is actually who we're gonna have on right now. While we wait for his request to come in, while we wait for that request to come in, let's talk a little bit about Larry. Diddy 6 years and ban him from all baby oil products. Yo, remember I said I thought a lot of this was like, is this a humiliation thing? I believe so. And here's why. Some of the stuff they were asking her today, like, how much baby oil were you using? What does that prove? Like, what's the relevance of that? Why is that a thing? Other than to humiliate him and or her. Some of this stuff is like, does that have anything to do with a crime? Were they stealing baby oil? That's the only way I could see this being relevant. I don't like to say that word now. Diddy's portfolio is here. But I'm not going there with you. Let's see. CBL said Trump only did it because he secretly pardoned a lot of his own folks that went public. He pardoned that reality TV couple, the Chrisleys. Chrisley Knows Best. I don't know. Y'all probably don't watch that show, but I used to watch it. I'm not, and I'm not gonna go in on them because to be like the way they take care of that granddaughter, it warms my heart. So I'm not going. Even though people be saying things, I'm not gonna go there. Let's see. Sunset in the Grill said blessings. Big up yourself. Talk about it. Who that? Jensen with the love. Jensen's like a supporter of mine from way back. I appreciate you. Let me know if we should do a subscribers after party. Let me know what y'all think. Awesome. Thank you. 5 said absolutely gorgeous Fatima. Yo, why y'all hyping me up? Hervin said, Tima, you are looking gorgeous today. Well, thank you. It is 2 days before my birthday. So this is the birthday broadcast, you know. So I had to come with a little something. Hey, Melanin with the love once again. You know I appreciate you, Melanin. You know I do. I'm not reading no more baby oil comments, especially not from this case is just about to make Diddy look like a creep. They've succeeded. They have succeeded. Yo, if by some miracle he survives all of this, no one will ever be able to look at him the same. Like, there's just too much attached to that now. Melanin said because people in third world countries have used that baby oil. Oh Lord. People talking about burying faces and stuff. Lord. CVL said for sure, if I was Diddy, I would move out of this country. Yeah, you know what? I don't know what the perception of him in other countries is, but I think his reputation probably is still okay in other countries. You know what? When I go traveling, I'm gonna ask, because every time when I was traveling, right? Especially when I was in Brazil, every time people were like, "Oh, you're American," the first name they would say is Trump. They'd be like, Trump, like it was a thing. I wonder, imagine they'd be like Diddy. Imagine they'd be like baby oil. Melanin said, if I was Diddy, I would own it and release my own oil products. It would fly off the shelf. And because during this case, they've been saying that he was on the baby oil and lubrication products.
Yeah, there's no way she don't have a ring already.
He should start that. You're on to something. Yo, Melanin is a marketing genius. Make it a joke yourself. It's like they want to clown, get your money. Because people would buy it even if they didn't really want it. They would buy it just so they could be like, oh, look, it's Diddy's baby show. Let us know. Jersey said, yeah, let's do a subscribers only after party. That's what I was thinking. I wonder, I don't know. I got to find out about copyright on here. I was thinking we could play some music or something too. But, because I remember one time I was playing something. This was a long time ago though, and they ended up cutting off the live. Good Mello said Diddy image is over, his name trash out here now. Yeah, but people would still buy the products. Just to joke, people would still buy the product. I remember when this whole thing first started breaking out, someone called me and was like, yo, they got Ciroc on sale. They giving out samples of the little bottles. CBL said, I am sure he knows where the weirdos stay. Elon Musk said Trump is in the Epstein files. Are we surprised? I mean, wasn't there already talk of that? I know there was like other presidents named. Someone said Clinton. They only don't like Drake because he canceled the concert in Brazil. Oh, he really? They don't like him? Yo, while I was there, you know who was there? Y'all know the artist Anita? She has a song with The Weeknd. She was there. Yo, it was good times. And I'm gonna go back. y'all know I had to do something for my B-Day. Hey, wait a minute. This is a name I know. What's up? C-Shot said his product's gonna be called Johnson and Diddy. Nah, they should, it should be a play on freak off oil. FOO. Yo, come on now. He needs to get us on the consultant team. Hey, Melanin with the love once again. Consultant team. You may be a joke, but you can still get them. Let's see. Drizzy said YouTube has uncopyrighted music. You can play on the live. Okay. Sometimes that uncopyrighted stuff be... Hey, what's up, Timber? Timber said, hello, happy birthday. Looking stunning as always. Thank you. If I had came on this live, I would have been like, now this.
And if you look a little deeper, man, you'll find some other things.
It's a Billie Holiday dress. I even put the little flower for you. Keem, what's up? Said, hashtag free Diddy. You can't lock up a man for being a freak. Where are the criminal charges? Because all they talking about is his bedroom. Okay, so we had this conversation, Keem, because I was thinking the same thing. But the way they framing it is like, okay, you had these women traveling to do this. You had them workers, them workers traveling to do this. That's where the trafficking comes in. And then they was like, okay, well, the arson was the car, Kid Cudi's car. What was the RICO? That's, I mean, you can't have your workers doing criminal things for you, kidnapping folk, holding anyone against their will is kidnapping. Hunting people down, breaking into their house. That's where the RICO comes in. So I feel like if you apply the law in a very, very strict way, then yeah, I see it. But I don't know if out of 12 people, every single one is going to say this constitutes that. But if we're just looking at the law, we're not thinking, okay, they doing their job or, if we just strictly looking at the law, yeah. It's looking like it. But you know what? Let me tell you, I got a lot of respect for that. The dude that was Young Thug's lawyer that is defending Diddy now, I got a lot of respect for him. Brian Steele, I think his name is. That man will stick his neck out for you. Apparently the judge had to tell him to back down. Because remember, didn't he actually get held in contempt during Young Thug's trial? He's working for that money, okay? I will say, the Diddy stuff been giving us content for months and months. Oh my God, Mello, why you change your name to this? And you changed your picture. So I keep saying good vibes only. Okay, Mello said, Diddy take that. Oh, remember? Yeah, the Jamie Foxx show. Y'all remember when the Jamie Foxx show used to have when he was doing the jingles? Wasn't it like Jingle 2000 was the company he worked for? Take that oil. If you don't take that, you get ashy. Yo, I'm trying to understand the oil thing. It's like, I guess it's like a visual thing, right? Because when you be seeing them, I guess, them pictures, the risque pictures, people be oiled up. So I'm guessing that's what that's about, the oil. But she said they would use like dozens of baby oil, dozens of bottles of baby oil in one I don't know what you call it, session, FO. CVL said true, but it's his personal use. Yes. The workers, I mean, and I don't know about this new Jane Doe, but Cassie was the one that paid the other workers. But I guess, she has immunity, it seems like. I mean, she's kind of like their number one. You say you got to prove he burned the car. I guess, you know what? I think circumstantially they proved that just because so many people had the same story. And then the license plate held against their will. This not the 1920s. Well, okay, with the Cassie video, that's where they got that. Let's be real. It's a whole video in 4K. We can't really go like, Hey, Reginald. Okay, Reginald, you like the blue? You like the blue?
Fatima, you know damn well that blue looking good on you.
Let's see. Casanova said happy birthday. Thank you. So yeah, my real birthday is a couple of days away, but I will be on a plane. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. Hey, Jensen with the love. I appreciate you. CVL said, what you think about the Knicks firing their coach? Did we not have this conversation? I gotta clip that and put that up because I asked y'all, yo, do y'all think it's a coaching thing? Because I feel like we had a very, very solid team. And it's not that they did bad. So I get it. I get it. It made sense to me. When I heard that, I was like, okay. I mean, they gave him a while, even though I will say the Knicks they've been making playoff appearances under him, but I guess they feel like, with the team we had, we might could have took it. So I want to see the resume of who they gonna get next. I hope they give somebody younger a chance. I like to see that. So I want to see where they're going with. Kirk Moore said, looking great. I try to come with a little something for y'all. And then say, I don't like Kid Cudi music, but glad he wasn't in the car. I guess, that was purposeful because that would have been a whole different charge had he been in the car. Or had he even been there when you can't, if you break into someone's home while they're there, that's a whole different level in terms of criminal. Hey, what's up? Slay said you should come back to Live Me. Okay, so that is the platform that my broadcast started out on. But you know what? Last time I went there, because, I still pop in. Every once in a while. And last time I was there, it was crickets. There was tumbleweeds. So I don't know if coming back to Live Me is worth it. So the platform I'm focusing on right now, of course, y'all, Instagram, because y'all be holding me down. And now YouTube. I'm transferring a lot of stuff over to YouTube. Show me some love on there, y'all. That's the birthday present I want. Subscribe to my YouTube and watch some of them videos. I mean, they're the lives, but I also clip them up a little. Let's see. Melanin said if they fired the coach, they serious about winning. I mean, he's had time. So he had a little run. Let's get some fresh blood, and that I literally mean fresh blood. I want somebody who is hungry, that's why I'm thinking a younger coach maybe. Alton said, hi, how are you? This is Alton. Oh, you gonna put your last name, huh? Okay, from Jamaica, one love. Hey, shout out to you. Shout out J.A. Let's see. CBL said the media got him. He was the best coach in 25 years because he was taking us to the playoffs because, I mean, we wasn't doing that before. But with this group of guys, I feel I got it. I understood. I understood. The plays just wasn't hitting. Were there plays? Because there were times where I seriously questioned, like, during practice, were there plays? Just because of the way some of the games went, you know? So I got it. I got it. He'll be all right. He'll get another job. CBL said, I see you picked up your YouTube channel. Yes. And shout out to y'all who've been supporting me on there. We doing all right on there. Okay. And we just gonna keep going up. Melanin said, your guest got cold feet. I don't know. Like, I never saw him in the request thing. Oh man. Okay, hopefully I'll talk to him later. I don't know what that's about. Maybe he's in a different time zone. Cause there's one time zone that's like an hour behind us, but I think he's in New York. So I don't know. Should still check out his stuff. So what I'm gonna be doing as of now, cause I really want y'all to start seeing the creators I watch. That the funny ones, the inspirational ones, the ones I actually learn things from, because I think a lot of times social media gets a bad rap, and obviously that's not good for me because I'm on here, you know. And there are a lot of people putting great content out for you. Of course, I'm one of them. But even though I don't know what didn't work out, we didn't get to see, is definitely one of them. Very funny. It's stuff that we can relate to. People around my age can relate to because we grew up with the Saturday morning cartoons, Yu-Gi-Oh! What else I seen him mention? Like, every time he mentions things from my childhood, I'm like, yeah, I remember that. So I really, I'm still extending an invitation because I want y'all to see that there is still worthwhile content out here. Melanin said, you are more like social wellness category. Talk about it. You know what? I like that. I like that. Okay? It's a lifestyle. Okay? Appreciate that. Okay. So let's get into this Larry Hoover pardon, because I know a lot of people were saying, wait a minute, he's not getting out. Trump played in his face. Okay, Trump pardoned him on the federal level. That's his jurisdiction. Larry Hoover is still going to be held for the state charge, which I believe it's like a 200-year sentence. But if they can convince the governor, I believe the case is in Chicago. If they can convince the governor to pardon him or grant him clemency, then he has a shot of getting out. I mean, if he gets pardoned, then he'll get out. But if he gets clemency, who knows? Maybe after a couple of years. Hey, Mr. Myrick. Yeah, I have not seen some of these names in so long. Appreciate you stopping by. Um, so yeah, Trump didn't play in his face and get him sent to a worse. That's what people were saying. He got him sent to a worse place. CVL said Trump did it to throw a name out there for us. I believe that because I don't think he does anything altruistically. I think there's always like another thought to it. Come on, like when he pardoned Lil Wayne, he definitely wanted them endorsements from our folks. So Kodak Black, and I'm not gonna lie, listen, that I was very happy about that pardon because y'all know Kodak is one of my favorite artists. And like I said, so many times young men just fall into that cycle, young men from our community specifically. So, wait a minute. Is that Jensen with the love once again?
Man sees perfection as the whole package, man.
You know, I appreciate. Yeah, I appreciate y'all. See, that's another thing. I really want to thank y'all because y'all been there for me so much, and I'll kind of get more into what's been happening. If you see, I'm more active now than I had been a few months ago. I had a lot going on, okay? A lot going on, and truly it was y'all that checked up on me, messaged me to see if I'm okay. Even when I had, a death in the family, it was y'all that reached out to me even before some people I knew for like that know me on a person-to-person basis. It was y'all that kind of kept me going, kept my spirits up. Sometimes I'd pop into our broadcast and just kind of see what's going on, what my people talking about. And again, I do want to thank y'all for keeping the broadcast going. CVL, Melanin, y'all be active in the broadcast. I like that. Let's see. HT talking about Royal Blue for the win. Listen, if the Knicks would have took it, I would have wore this one. And I had them shorts. Subscribers. My favorite color looks good on you. Little blueberry. Okay. I like that. Melanin say you deserve the love just like any good person. Thank you. That means so much, y'all. Oh my God. I want to close off by dedicating this episode to my grandmothers. My father's mother, who I'm named after. My little lady, who some of y'all have seen her photo on my page, my Nana, that's my mother's mother, and my adopted grandmother that was such a huge part of my life, Miss Irene Morgan. Not a day goes by that I don't think of you ladies. And I wouldn't be the woman I am if you guys weren't there. My grandmother I was named after, I actually never got to meet her, but just to see the look in my father's eyes when he talks about her, it's so beautiful. And to know that he wanted to name me after her. So y'all, thank you for supporting me for all this time. I've been making content and broadcasting for a long time on many platforms, and some of y'all have followed me on each and every one. I truly appreciate you, and I appreciate the love that you give me. Subscribers, give me like 45 minutes. How about this? Y'all good with 10 o'clock? Y'all good with 10 o'clock and give me like a little hour. But CBL say I appreciate you. Who that talking about fine as mine? Lang, I appreciate you too. Melanin said I love you for being a beautiful crybaby. A sensitive angel, thank you. C-Shot said God bless the ladies that molded you, my queens. All right, y'all. Everybody, stay safe and stay blessed. Mello said, why Cam asked the Punisher, one of Diddy workers, how was Cassie's box? Yo. Here's the thing I think people gotta realize, right? Because I know a lot of people were saying, oh, they're gonna cancel him, they're gonna go after him, it was disrespectful for him to ask that. Do I think it was respectful for him to ask that? No. That would have been a question that if I were curious, I would have asked that behind the scenes. Cameron is smart enough that he knows his audience. He knows that those people that are upset about that question are not his core audience. Here's the thing that I realized about the internet, right? Everyone is there. It's not just the voices of the people that are the loud.
Go get it, Fatima.Why, man. And don't forget to wish the queen a happy birthday.
For a person like Cameron, who speaks to and for his particular audience, those voices that oppose him in that respect, they're not going to be able to affect him the way they think they are. So, business-wise, he's always been pretty smart. If you look into like Cameron and business portfolio, I think he'll be all right. I wasn't mad just because I feel like with Cameron, I know what I'm getting. I don't know if these people never watched him before, but I know what I'm getting, and I don't even find it to be dark humor. I just think he's just a dude off the block that be like, yo, how was it? Like, what did y'all think about that? I want to know what my audience thought about that. Y'all I don't know. Let me know.
No balls.